Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So as you can see, I will be starting on old hair. This was an old braid out. I'm just going to start by spritzing my hair with some water. You don't want to get it too wet, but you do want to get it wet enough so that your hair can form around the flexi rods.
And now she wanna be the uno. She gon' get sick of me by next month. We all know how this go. Repeated cycle course. I'm a Hitler, so genocidal. All my hoes be murdering shit. My main bitch pack an extended clip, so that makes me General Grant. But all I want is Ben Franks. All I need is Ben Franks. All I'm chasing Ben Franks. Ain't nothing more important than them Ben Franks. Bond wrote me a list and said get it done. Old heads always said she had a lucky son. Hope she proud of what I become. It's time to hit the stove, my Henny Low. Trying to make these hits in the studio, some shit to hit the radio. It's time to hit the stove, my Henny Low. Trying to make these hits in the studio, some shit to hit the radio. Yeah, we at the stove, my Henny Low.
So the first product I'll be using is the Shea Moisture Superfruit 10-in-1 Renewal system. This actually is a regular conditioner, but I'll be using it as a leave-in conditioner. You all should know by now that you can do this. It doesn't harm the hair in any way. Conditioner is conditioner.
Always remain the G and stay a soldier. Catch me falling to the money.
Now I am just going to detangle my hair with the wide tooth comb. As always, starting from the bottom and working your way up. Since I am starting on old hair, my hair hasn't been combed in a while, since it was in a braid out. So you want to, if you are starting on old hair as I am, you definitely want to make sure that you comb out your hair so it will be smooth around the flexi. So now that I have combed out my hair, I will now add the Superfruit multivitamin Frizz Taming Smoothie by Shea Moisture as well. This is also part of the conditioner. It's the same line. You can use whatever products you choose, but these are the two that I chose because when I did do my braid out, these are the two that I originally used, so I didn't want to add any other products. I just continue to use these as I did with the braid out, so that is what I chose. So once you've combed out your hair and added all your product, it's now time to part the hair in the way that you want your flexi rods to lay, or your curls to lay once the flexi rods come out. You can do your sections as big or small as you want. Just remember, when doing so, it takes longer for bigger sections to dry. So as you can see, this is pretty self-explanatory. You're just wrapping your hair around the actual rod. Some people do it the opposite way, but I choose to do it this way. And as I'm twisting my hair around the rod, I'm actually twisting my hair as well. Hopefully you guys understand that and can see in the video what I'm talking about, but hopefully you guys get it. But I will include other clips as well.
In the studio, some shit to hit the radio. It's time to hit the stove, my Henny Low. Trying to make these hits in the studio, some shit to hit the radio.
And I'm sorry y'all if my face looks so greasy. I had just washed my face before this, and I add coconut oil to my face as a moisturizer. So that is why I'm shining like a diamond. Sorry.
Cold world, get your ground right, cause it could get colder. These niggas still acting childish, age is getting older. Always remain the G and stay a soldier. Catch me falling to the money pit like I'm Tom Hanks, cause all I want is Ben Franks. All I need is Ben Franks. All I'm chasing Ben Franks. Ain't nothing more important than them Ben Franks. Produced by D Dilla though, bathing ape gorilla hoe. Back to the liquor store, my Henny back low. It's time to hit the stove, my Henny Low. Trying to make these hits in the studio, some shit to hit the radio. It's time to hit the stove, my Henny Low. Trying to make these hits in the studio, some shit to hit the radio. It's time to hit the stove, my Henny Low. coat. Bruh, man, she want my pain, we on the 5th floor. I hit it good, KO, and now she wanna be the Uno. She gon' get sick of me by next month. We all know how this go. Repeated cycle course, I'm a Hitler, so genocidal. All my hoes be murdering shit. My main bitch pack an extended clip, so that makes me General Grant. But all I want is Ben Franks. All I need is Ben Franks. All I'm chasing Ben Franks. Ain't nothing more important than them Ben Franks. Mom wrote me a list and said get it done. Old heads always said she had a lucky son. Hope she proud of what I become. It's time to hit the stove, my Henny Low. Trying to make these hits in the studio, some shit to hit the radio. It's time to hit the stove, my Henny Low. Trying to make these hits in the studio, some shit to hit the radio. Yeah, we at the stove, my Henny Low. Eddie grab plenty more. Keep multiple options, that's the MO. Too grown to hear and know what you come over here for. Only wonder if she bad as J-Lo. It's a cold world, get your ground right, cause it could get colder. These niggas still acting childish.
So in the front of my head, I actually like to add a little gel on my edges, since this is the part that's in the front, and of course it will be shown. This is optional, you don't have to do this, but this is what I choose to do.
Ben Franks ain't nothing more important than them Ben Franks, produced by D Dilla though. Bathing ape gorilla hoe. Back to the liquor store, my Henny back low. It's time to hit the stove, my Henny Low. Trying to make these hits in the studio, some shit to hit the radio. It's time to hit the stove, my Henny Low. Trying to make these hits in the studio, some shit to hit the radio. It's time to hit the stove, my Henny Low.
So this is what my hair is looking like after I've added all the flexi rods. Depending on how big or small you do your sections, depends on how many flexi rods you will actually use. You see I interchange between the orange and the gray. So yeah, now it's time to wait. I actually did not sit under the dryer, even though I should have, but I had things to do around my house, so I just cleaned up a little bit, and yeah, so I let it air dry. Actually, I should have set under the dryer. You can choose to do either or, but it'd probably be best to sit under the dryer because it will dry faster and better. My hair did not dry completely, but like I said, it's totally up to you. And after I take down all of the rods, I will add that Shea Moisture's oil that I showed you guys, and you could choose to use any other oil as you like.
Hits in the studio, some shit to hit the radio. Yeah, we at the stove, my Henny.
So to take down the flexi rods, you just want to unfold them, of course, and then go in the opposite direction of the way that you put your hair onto the rod. If that makes any sense, you can clearly see what I'm doing. I hold my hair at the top and just unravel the hair from the flexi rod and let it flow by itself. Once I've taken all of them down, I will then fluff and make my hair bigger. You'll see.
All I need is Ben Franks. All I'm chasing Ben Franks. Ain't nothing more important than them Ben Franks, produced by D Dilla though. Bathing ape gorilla hoe. Back to the liquor store, my Henny back low. It's time to hit the stove, my Henny Low. Trying to make these hits in the studio, some shit to hit the radio. It's time to hit the stove, my Henny Low. Trying to make these hits in the studio, some shit to hit the radio.
So as you can see, as I told you guys before, my hair did not dry completely. So I will be going in with my blow dryer on medium heat and high speed in order to dry my hair a little bit faster and better. This did not completely turn out the way I wanted it to, but it still turned out pretty good. But As you can see on that side that I'm working on, it did not dry as good as the other side. So I highly recommend you all to sit under the dryer for better results. And now you'll see that I will fluff my hair out, I'm sorry, and I do have that Shea Moisture serum or oil on my hands in order to add a little bit more shine. As I stated before, you can add any oil or serum or whatever that you want to add shine, and also reduce the frizz. As you can see, I'm going pretty gentle with it. This is to reduce the frizz. If you like frizz, you can go at it however you like, but after I undo each curl, I will then go in and fluff. You can choose to use a pick, a comb, or your hands. I opted out to use my hands, but it is totally up to you guys.
It's time to hit the stove, my Henny Low. Late night text saying she trained to go, trained to go. Bruh, man, she want my pain, we on the 5th floor. I hit it good, KO, and now she wanna be the uno. She gon' get sick of me by next month. We all know how this go. Repeated cycle course, I'm a Hitler, so genocidal.
Of course, now it's time to lay and slay the edges. This is always optional. Of course, I always do this. You guys should know this by now by watching my videos. Always have to lay the edges, but as I've stated, this is optional. But I did apply a little gel to the actual toothbrush and then go at my edges after that. And these are my final results. I'm still not completely happy with how that one side turned out, but like I stated before, the bigger you do the sections, the longer it'll take to dry, which I went kind of big on those sections over there, and I didn't allow my hair to dry that good. But these are my final results. Make sure you guys subscribe, like, comment, and as always, I'll see you in the next video.
I find it so amazing how you still exhibit love even though you've been hurt too many times. Beautiful black woman, I see the stars in your complexion and the moon in your eyes. You're more like an angel in a human disguise. As soon as I make it to heaven, the first thing I'll do is paint pictures of you in the sky. You have such a beautiful mind and immaculate natural skin. All the diamonds in the world do not compare to you, my African gem. And everything about you is magnificent and spectacular.